Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, thanks for taking a minute to stop by. If you are returning, thank you as always for returning and watching my videos. So today I'm going to talk about what's going on in California. I know a lot of you guys have heard about this by now. I was supposed to upload this video yesterday, make and upload this video yesterday, but it's been kind of crazy around here, so I didn't exactly have a chance to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about it today. So I'm going to start out by saying in California, over, I would say 50 million people are under a heat advisory currently. It is extremely hot out in California right now, and they are facing issues with the power grid. You guys, at this point, I don't even know what to think because there are so many infrastructure problems just across the United States, whether it's with the power grid, with the roads, with the water, sewer, septic. There's just so many issues with the infrastructure, and so many issues have been created. There have been so many issues that we shouldn't be having across America just due to those issues had they been resolved. A lot of things that people are going through right now would be like a non-issue, but you know, what can we say? So getting into what's going on in California. So they did send out a text message, and I'm going to go ahead and insert a clip here. I actually have a family member who lives in California, and what I did was ask her to send me the actual text message. So she did that, and I took a screenshot on my phone. I'm going to go ahead and insert just so you can see what the exact message said. This message did go out on Tuesday evening and was just asking people to conserve energy. Now, obviously, you have to use your own caution with that. I mean, if you are somebody who had medical equipment or like oxygen tank or anything of that nature and who needs it, then yeah, you're not going to cut off your oxygen tank and stop using that. But just for like the general public who had no health issues and really didn't need to use power at that time, they were asking for people to reduce their usage of that. So the great news is they did not experience rolling blackouts because they were able to conserve enough energy once that message went out. They were actually able to save 2,000 to 2,500 megawatts of energy. They were able to conserve that, and that's actually what prevented them having to do the rolling blackouts. Also, another thing, now there is a lot of wind and solar power that is generated. However, because of the infrastructure and because of the state of the power grid, a lot of it goes to waste. I don't know if a lot of people realize that, but it does go to waste a lot just because of the infrastructure and just because the power grid is just really just no good. Another thing is there's also just not enough high voltage lines to carry that green power from where it's made to where it's needed. But even with that being said, it's going to be an ongoing issue as long as like we don't, or should I say America doesn't like change out the transmission lines. There are severe issues with the transmission lines in just the United States. So don't think that this issue is a California issue and that it can't happen other places, because it can definitely happen other places. It's just right now California is being talked about, and there. Okay, y'all, I am back. I keep having issues. This thing keeps on shutting off in the middle of recording. So I think I was discussing power outages. So yes, y'all, that can happen anywhere. We actually got a notice probably like a month ago, it might have been a little over that our power was going to be shut off between the hours of maybe, I don't know, 4 and 9, or 4 with the restoration time of around 9 o'clock. I'm going to try to see if I have a copy of that, and I'll insert that. I'll insert it in here. That happened for 2 days back to back. The first time the power was only off for about 5 minutes. The second time we were without power for like 3 to 4 hours. Again, keep in mind that this is happening during the summertime, you guys, so that's why we prep and prepare, just so we can have the items that are needed. But I do understand that everybody does not have the financial means to get everything to help far as prep, or so that they can have items to cool down. I will go ahead and say, if you don't have anything in your house to help you cool down, I know gas prices are high, even though they're starting to come down, at least in my state they are, but a car is an alternative that you can use. So if you have to use your car to cool down, I would say, just try to run all of your errands. Like if, say you're in California and they're asking to conserve energy from the hours of 4 to 9, and you don't have the means to cool your home or to keep yourself and your family cool, you don't have fans or anything, a backup generator or anything like that, then choose that time of day to run your errands. That way you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So if you're able to, you can buy blackout curtains if you have to stay in your home, if you don't have means of transportation, because not everyone does. You can get the blackout curtains and you can hang those up, and that should provide some relief as far as having the sunlight, you know, come beaming in through like your windows, which actually heats up your house. You can also put water bottles in your freezer, of course, ahead of time. Keep some. I think it's always a good idea to keep some of those in your freezer anyways. That way, you know, in case of a power outage, it helps keep your freezer cool, as well as you can use those to cool yourself down. And I think with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and close out this video. I'm having a lot of issues like recording today with this camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.